Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Balkismara binti Abdul Muttalib. I'm from DDT for Network 1. Today I want to present about the PDT presentation. So this is the question about the PDT presentation. So for the section A, the objective is part 1, show the result of the capture log file. And part 2, interpret result about AAA user access login and discuss and share opinion about the net flow information. So for the background or scenario, you will use a packet tracer to view a network data generated by science log AAA and network flow. So for the part 1, show the result of the capture log file and based on the output student get from the assessment problem based task and output from a network device. So first I want to show the view the log interface with a syslog. So first I go to the syslog server and then select the service and I will choose the syslog. And then there we have to click on to turn on the syslog service and then click on first. After that, show syslog intercoming from the syslog client will be show the window on the right, and currently there are no interwrites, and keep this window open and visible and move on to the step 2. So after that, after do this on, we go to the step 2, enable the syslog, and for the step 2, click the R1. R1 and then go to the CLI. So for the CLI, type enable and then type enter the debug ERGRP packet to enable ERGRP debug, and the command line console will availability file system debug message. So return to the syslog server window, verify the log interest appeared on the syslog server. So after that, I will show the debug EIGRP packet. So sorry, I will enter this. Sorry. Okay. Sorry, I will do EIGRP. So after that, this is will show the output, and then we go to the syslog server, and then so they will go the so this is what output they will show, and then for the hostname is 192.168.11.2. So after that, we go to the E. After a few messages have been logged, click a radio button to turn syslog service on. So for the question, what is some of the information that is included in the syslog message that being displayed by the syslog? So for the answer is sending hello gigabit internet 00 S1 flag or 0x0 sec 10/0. So ID hash is 0/0. So the relay is 0/0. So of the information is the type of the RGIP packet is hello. The interface that receive the packet that the ERGRP autonomous system number, timestamp for the message and the source of the message. So after that, close the R1. So first we click this off. After off, we close the R1 and then we go to the part 2. So for the part 2, it interpret result output of AAA user access login. So based on the output, student get from the assessment problem-based task and output from the AAA counting record log. So for the part 2, we go to the click the science log server, and then we go to the desktop. We go to the AAA accounting. So that is nothing. After that, we go to the R2, and then go to the CLI. So for the CL, we enter that the username is analyst. And then for the password is cyber oops. So after that, we go to the science log back. So this is what they are show for the science log server. They have a programmer editing dir, sorry. So this is what they show for the date 24. We have a date and UTC date. Username is analyst, seller IP, flag is start, and ASIP is 192.168.12.2, and NAS port is 0. So for the question for the E, what is information is the log entry? So the answer is the entry contains the timestamp, where the event occurred, the username and the password user. R2 is IP address, the device that user for the login attempt, and start flag, the start flag indicates that the analyst user log in the times show. So we go to the R2 on the R2 and enter the logout command. So we go to the R2 back, and then we type a logout. So this is what after you log out, this will this output. Okay, after that, what happened in the AA accounting window? So a new entry was added. Whoever this time, the stop flag indicates that user logged out. So this is after you type a logout command. So now we go to the part 3. Net flow and visualizations in the topology and science server is also a network collector. The firewall is configured as a network explorer. So first we click the science server, and then close the AAA, and then we go to the network collector. So we go to the network collector, and after that go to the network collector service show be turned on, and from the any PC, pick the com web server at 209.165.00.194. So we choose the any PC. So I will choose the PC1, and then we go to the command prompt, and then we have ping PC. Ping the IP is 209.165.200.164, and then enter that. At the same time, we go this science server. So of course, they have a reply, and then we have wait. We want to see that we change the color. So for the node, the P chart display will vary based on the traffic on the network. Another packet flow such as a ERGRP relay traffic are being sent between the device network flow, it captures this packet and exporting a statistic to the net flow collector. The longer net flow is allowed to run on a network, that the more traffic statistics will be captured. So after you ping, there will be change the colors in that. So for the blue is the traffic conversions, and the IPv4 for the source address is 192.168.11.18, and they have a IP protocol is 1, and the IPv4 next HOP address is 209.165.00.164. So for the color green is the IPv4 source address is 192.168.20.20, and then they have a IP protocol is 1, and the interface is null output. So for the yellow, the IP source address is 192.168.12.2, and they have a IPv4 NAC hook address. The NAC hook address is 209.165.200.225, and the counter packet is 1, and the output is null. So for the ping is the IPv4 source address is 192.168.1.2, and they have IPv4 NAC hook address is 209.165.200.225, and the interface output is null, and the counter packet is 1. So there is for me for the section B PBT. So I will continue for the section B for the PBT, and this is the question about the section B PBT. They have the objective is part 1 show the result of FTP traffic and interpret result output of the FTP traffic, and part 3 discuss on a share opinion show B size log message. For the background or scenario, you will use packet tracer to sniff and log network traffic. You will view the security vulnerability in one network application and view log ICMP traffic with size log. So for the part 1, show the result of FTP traffic based on output student get from the assessment problem based task output for the creating on FTP traffic. So create the FTP traffic, active the sniping advice. So first we click to the sniper one. And then click the physical and turn on the power of the sniper. So we zoom in there and then turn on this, and then go to the GUI tab and turn sniper service on. So the service is on. So the FTP and size of packet entering the sniper from the router to being the event a sniper in FTP size log. So this is what for the PT repeater and M1CE feature on a single internet port. So after that, we go to the step 2. So for the step 2, we click the PCB. And then we go to the desktop command prompt and we type the FTP. The command of 209.165.200.227. So for the username is Cisco, and then the password is Cisco. So after that, we go to the step 3. At the FTP prompt, enter the command dir to the view a currently file store and the remove FTP server and upload the client info txt file to FTP server by entering the command put client info.txt. So at the ftp.prompt, enter the command dir and verify the client info.txt file is now on the FTP server. Enter quit on the FTP prompt to close the session. So command prompt this is command prompt that is, and after that we type the dir, and then for after dir put the FTP 209.165.200.27, and then the username is Cisco, and then the password is Cisco. After that, type dir, and then so after that, put client info.txt. So this is the 62 bytes copy in 1.592 seconds. So after that, type quit. So we will go to the part 2. For the part 2, interpret result output on FTP traffic, output sniffing from the FTP traffic. So this is a part 2, investing the FTP traffic. Click the FTP click the sniper one device and click the GUI tab, and then go to the GUI. So this is the FTP. So after that, this is the output of the FTP. We have sorry. So we have a preamble 101010.10, and we have a SRC address 0003.e491BA03, and we have a data variable 9, and we have a security IP 209.165.00.225, and we have a DSIP 192.168.30.252. And then this is the another FTP. So for the SRCP, the IP is 209.165.200 and 225, and the STIP 192.168.30.252, and the data is variable light. So we have a many FTP in there. So the last is we have a SRC IP 209.165.200.225, DSTIP 192.168.30.252, and the data verified live. So after that, what is the security and variability presented by the FTP? So the answer is the login and the password for the FTP client in a plain text. And the next question is what should be done and mitigate variability. So the untrusted and encrypted file, transmission mechanics are like FTP. So we move to the part 3, view the science log message. So for the part 3, discuss and share the opinion about the science log message based on the responsibility for the IT administrator, based on ethic for the IT administration, and based on integrity for the IT administration. So for the step 1 is from the PCB, click PCB, and then go to the desktop, and then go to the command prompt, and then we type the we have typed the debug. Sorry, we have typed a telnet telnet 209.165.200.229. So after that, we go to the PCB, and then we type the telnet 209.165.200.226, and then after that we enter, and then for the username is admin. After that, the password is Cisco. And then after go to the router 2, we type a debug IP ICMP. IP ICMP. So after that, enter. Okay. After that, the ICMP packet debugging is on, and then just log out. So after that, we go to the step 2, generate and view the site message. Click on the site server device and go to the service tab. And then we close the PCC, we go to the site server, and then we go to the service, and then after that, we create the site service. So verify the service is on, and site services will appear here. So on, and then go to the host PCB and open the desktop. So we go to the PCB, and then go desktop, and then open the command prompt and ping the router 2. So open the command prompt. And then router 2. Telnet telnet 209.165.200.226, and then open, and after that so for the command prompt is, so after that we go to the PC2, and then desktop, we go to the command prompt, and then we have go to the router 2. So the command prompt ping 209.165.200.226. Enter. And then the ping is reply. After that, we go to the PCE, and then we go to the desktop command prompt, and we go ping 209.200. sorry, 209.1C1C5.200.226. So enter, the ping is reply. So after that, we go to the science log back, and then we go to the service, and this is what the result we are after we reply. After we pin PCA and PCB, there we show that the ICMP echo reply sent from the 192.168.30.1. So after, so for the show be the form message from the PCA and PCB. Can you tell which the echo reply, and for the PCA and for PCB from the destination address and explain. So there should be have a same destination since since 18 is an internet private address that has been converted to a worldwide public address. The host name file on the site log service. Display refer to the device that is the router of this is a log message. And then after that, we have ping router 2 from the PCC. So click PCC, and then go to the desktop, and then command prompt and ping 209.1C5.200.226. And then there are, of course, their reply, and we go to the science log. So they have a reply that after we ping, they will be the output in the syslog server. So what so for the question of I, what will the destination address for the replies be? The address will be the PCC internet private address. So there is for me for the PDT season A and season B, section A and section B. Sorry. Thank you. Assalamualaikum.